Test. Hi, there we go. I think OBS must have done an update because it just knocked my mic off of the list of stuff. Here I am. You can hear me good. Yeah, that was weird. Why does OBS do that? It like just removes my mic and then I have to put it back. But I have to notice first that it's not there. It does need a kick up the butt. So, oh my god, loads of viewers already. Hi, hope everyone's good. Happy Saturday. And hello Snowy, hope you're doing good. Anything, don't know. I did order Resident Evil 4 original after the stream on Thursday. I keep wanting to say Monday because that's the usual day, but no, not anymore. It might go back to a different routine and then it should stay at that routine because our manager, she's been off ill for quite a while, but she's back and she's not doing the manager stuff yet, but she's back with us and she'll soon be, you know, putting the routines back in place. We might not have the same old routine. That might change. I'm doing good, thank you. Kind of tired because it's been a long work shift today. So not such a long stream. We'll probably just do 2 hours today. Oh, never mind. I was saying, oh, full house already, and like, nope. I've lost a couple. Never mind. That's what happens when I ramble. Oh yeah, I was half saying about Resident Evil 4. It might get delivered today. So that's really fast. Wasn't really expecting that. Stealing the top and earrings. I've been trying to wear some like starry earrings while playing Astrologaster. Yeah, and this is just funky. So yeah, I don't know, because I ordered 2 games, I don't know whether they'll arrive at the same time, because they didn't last time I ordered off the CEX website. So, anyway, Astrologaster. So hopefully very soon, I don't know when soon, I'll do the Resident Evil Let's Try, because it kind of depends when I'm ready to play it, because if it doesn't arrive today, then... Well, actually, no. Even if it does, I'm kind of... The poll is leaning to do Book of Travels until the end of the month. And I will highly likely start playing something else before the end of the month, so I won't be ready to play Resident Evil. So we'll see. We'll have to see when it arrives and how close I am to finishing a game that I happen to be playing. Anyway... I also kind of keep needing to buy digital games. Oh, what the hell? Too many requests? What does this mean? Okay, don't know. Yeah, rebuy games that I have digitally to have a physical copy because Sony's given me some trauma. I need to buy stuff that I already own so I have physical copies of these games. Oh yeah, and I need to make notes because we got a pop quiz last time. Unexpected pop quiz. So, get my badass notebook ready. That's so good. Anyway. Cool. Continue. Yeah, we're going to write down what the signs mean. Who was she? Was she the one that was confused by her headaches after having drinky drinks? Having to buy another hard drive for PS5 as I'm trying to download all your digital games in case Sony starts messing with that. I know, that's a problem too. Like, holy crap. Because you just don't know after what they've already done. Sorry, I'm just prickling with my dry skin. This is bothersome. There we go.
Good day, Mistress Blag. Before we start, I must thank you for having used your influence to help me resolve my recent difficulties.
Say nothing of it. Those doctors and their College of Physicians. Naught but a band of piss-pot sniffing bullies, so they are. Besides, I needed you out of prison so that you might read the stars for me.
I see. And what would you have me advise you on?
What know you of Richard Bancroft, the Bishop of London?
Not much, in truth. But I did attend the Easter service at St. Paul's. I found the bishop's sermon on the virtues of chastity and abstinence most compelling. Why, you know him well?
Not very well as yet. I was seated beside him at an Episcopal dinner Saturday last. We discoursed a while. Bishop Bancroft is a most charming man. But there was a moment when we did both reach for the brandy decanter. Our eyes met and I felt something.
'Twas a spark between you and the bishop? You felt a certain frisson in the air?
Nay, I felt a certain hand up my skirts, more like.
His Grace put his hand up your skirts! Madam, may I say how—
Save your congratulations, Foreman. The bishop's not in the bag yet. Hence why I am come to you. Now that I have piqued his interest, I would have the stars tell me how to secure it.
Then you wish to pursue an amorous affair with Bishop Bancroft. But what of your husband, Dean Blarg?
Oh, do not speak to me of my husband. Thomas Blarg is not fit to secure his wife's future. He is not fit for many of his marital duties, truth be told. But you did warn me of Blarg's financial ruin, and for that I am grateful.
Forsooth, I am glad I was able to be of service to you, Mistress Blarg.
Speaking of such, let us press on with this day's readings, if you please.
Of course. Let us consult the stars. How may Mistress Blarg secure the lasting affections of Richard Bancroft, the Bishop of London?
Yeah, he is quite boring, so... Yeah, this took a turn. How may I win the love of the Bishop of London? Alice should commit adultery with the bishop while he is away from home. Mars falling in Cancer suggests betrayal. I don't know. I don't know how to make a note of that as well. I was going to write all the notes for stuff. Alice should lie to the bishop by telling him she is with child. His child. What? Did they even do the deed? Because... What? I think she's already got his attention. Mercury falling in Pisces. This recommends lying. I don't know, I don't think we should do this one. If Alice changes her approach and exercises constraint, good angels will aid her in her plans. Saturn in retrograde. Advises constraint and a change of direction. Alice's chance of romantic success will be enhanced if she adopts a quiet, demure manner. Moon exalted in Taurus. Suggests being well-mannered. Venus domicile in Taurus. This represents quietness. Yeah. Yeah. And like, they were at a banquet. I'm sure they didn't just do it right there on the table in front of everyone. That got a bit weird. The responsible thing to do would be to tell Alice some hard truth and afford her some perspective. Her reaction to this, however, might be unpredictable. Sun exalted in Aries. This advises being truthful. Pluto. This represents perspective and transformation. Let me just write that one down, because that's a lot clearer to just write. Pluto. Perspective and transformation. And Uranus, this represents unpredictable events. I'll just put unpredictable. And then the last one. Engaging in sin would go against Alice's Christian instincts. And her husband is, what, the Archdeacon? Can't remember. Neptune in retrograde. This suggests Alice is going against her instincts. Alice is being careless with her husband's legacy. Jupiter put in detriment by Gemini. I don't want to say that she's pregnant. That just seems stupid. So either B, like just don't do anything, just leave it, I think is what it's implying. I don't like that it says her reaction, however, might be unpredictable. And C is like, just absolutely don't. I'm almost drawn to B. Like, wait it out, see what happens. That's how that feels. Because it doesn't seem right that actually her husband is a figure of religion. I can't remember. You're in agreement? Yeah, I'm gonna go B. Kind of just let things like chill and play out. Yeah.
The stars advise you to conduct your wooing of the Bishop Bancroft with constraint and discipline. You must be strict. Allow him no intimacies.
I see. Keep the bishop's hands off me till he begs for it. Until he be driven so mad with lust he would offer anything for a tumble.
'Tis one interpretation, certainly. 'Tis true that Lady Anne Boleyn found success with such a stratagem in her pursuit of the late King Henry Tudor. At least, up to a point.
Aye, poor lady. Be there anything else?
My chart does also advise you to adopt a manner that is quiet, gentle, and demure.
Verily, I will not lie. This is beginning to sound like a cod's load of work. Mayhap I play dumb with the bishop and merely nod and smile at everything he says. But 'tis the stratagem used by Jane Seymour, I believe. And unlike Anne Boleyn, she bagged her king without losing her head, did she not?
Oh, that went well. The querent did wish to know how she might secure the lasting affections of Richard Bancroft, the Bishop of London. I did advise the querent to exercise constraint and adopt a gentle manner in the company of the bishop. Methinks the querent was a little pleased with me for this reading I gave this day. What? Coitus post-consultation. God, she's thirsty. The fuck? But why? But why? She's trying to bed the other guy and then... What? What the fuck? Okay. 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 Yes, your grace. Nay, your grace. Pray remove your hand, your grace. Needs must but booger this for a lark. Yeah, did she not listen? Holy crap.
Lancelot more, lovely his passion, lacking in mind, fulsome in fashion, the unwise truth, calls him chance, he yet persists in chasing the stars.
So what is the definition of thrust? Let me see. Yes. I think this is an old English term because it's automatically redirected to thrust. It's not having none of thrist. Okay.
Good day, sir, and well met. Oh, pray tell, did you secure the hand of the golden-haired maiden?
Yea, verily I did. But 'twas through luck alone, for though your advice to impress her with jewels and manly pursuits was most excellent wise, she took ill against me. She even called me a peacocking bear-botherer. Luckily, her father shares my love of rough sports and was greatly impressed by my semblance. He promised me her hand, and I was made the happiest of men.
Then I must congratulate you on your forthcoming nuptials. Will you be having a summer wedding, or...?
Congratulate me? Do not congratulate me, Foreman, for I am the unhappiest of men. It was but a day after our engagement was announced that my love became afflicted with the smallpox. Naturally, I was all a terror. Would she perish? So wretched was I with fear, I almost died of fright.
Aye, naturally. Smallpox is a most terrible disease. I intend to write a small treatise on the subject.
But then, alas! Fate struck the cruelest of blows upon my soul.
Oh, verily. Poor girl. May she rest in peace. Or re-squeeze in pace, as we Latin scholars say.
What? Nay, death would have been a mercy. For once cured, the maid arose from her sickbed bearing hideous scars. Her once fair cheeks, thus so cratered, do make the very moon wane with envy.
I see. And now you wish to extract yourself from your engagement, I presume.
Naturally. But her brother and father are fearsome men with a taste for rough sport, and her mother's tongue is as sharp as a barber's blade. I worry that my breach of promise may be taken ill.
Then let me see if I may fathom the family's reaction from the stars. What will become of breaking your engagement to this once fair, now pox-scarred maid?
Gosh, this guy. How you doing, Fatty? Is there a slap in his future? Yeah. Yeah, and he didn't like the advice we gave because he took it the wrong way. Yes. What will happen when I end my engagement? The maiden's father is being careless with his legacy. Indeed, it was most careless of him to betroth his daughter to such a mump-headed snatch grabber. Gosh. Son, this represents a mature man, the maiden's father. What was the question last time where the answer was the sun? I can't remember, but Alexandru knew. Jupiter in detriment in Gemini indicates carelessness. Maiden will bear the disillusion of her engagement with quiet grace. I feel like I don't care what the family's reaction is. She's too good for him. Venus domicile in Taurus. This represents a pleasant romantic partner. Moore has cause for hope regarding the young lady's forgiveness. The moon represents the woman. I'll put moon, woman. House of Hopes. It would be intelligent to seek resolution in a foreign country. Mercury represents intelligence. Did I put Mercury? No. Mercury, intelligent. Spelt it wrong. God's punishment is on the way, with Neptune and Mars bringing confusion and war. Mars represents war. Neptune suggests confusion. Moore's breach of promise may result in a sudden change of fortune. His death represents, okay, Uranus, change in fortune. I've put unpredictable, so that's the same. Pluto represents death. That's interesting, because previously perspective and transformation came up, and now death has come up for Pluto. I want to choose the option in which he leaves her alone. So I think... Wait, none of these make sense. What will happen when I end my engagement? Yeah, that's the negative one. Being careless with his legacy. I'm gonna just go with A, regardless. Keep him away from that kindly woman who has fallen ill. Well, she's better now, but she's got pox scars. What do y'all think? Shall we just keep him away from her? She's too good. I'm doing it.
Ah, good tidings. While the family may well take your decision ill, good angels guide them toward restraint and discipline in their act. The maid herself will endure with quiet forbearance.
Quiet forbearance? By the saints, what a wondrous creature is she! Verily, I am disappointed that I must break off with her,
No,
for
not.
truly there is no mountain I would not climb, no trial I would not endure to wed a maid of so sweet a disposition. But I must be brave, and go at once to break the news to her.
I don't know what's going on with the audio. It keeps, like, just sort of not cracking, but stopping, like stuttering, or just like going silent for a second. She does deserve better, and if they lynch him, awesome. The game doesn't like this dude. So how much praise did we get? Because we lost the praise when he turned up to this consultation. The querent did wish to know what will happen when he breaks his engagement. I did reassure the querent that he has nothing to fear from the maiden nor from her family. Methinks the querent was a little pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. So I did already consider he's probably going to come back and be like, you lied. They want to kill me. But it's like, I don't care because I don't have very much praise with him yet anyway. And I don't care because it's him. That wasn't a lot of praise. I think we had 10 in the beginning anyway. I can't remember. How long will this wretched business take? I pray there will be time to take in a play afterwards. Who dis?
Glory to the Lord. The Lord, Archbishop Whitgift. Glory to the Lord in the highest position in the church, except for the Queen. Glory to the Lord, Archbishop Whitgift.
Gosh. See, freaking guy was just a jerk, not giving us any praise.
Ho! Ho there! Be there anyone at home?
Is it? By the saints, 'tis none other than Archbishop John Whitgift. Your Grace, I am most honoured by this most unexpected visit.
Truly, 'tis most unexpected, as I just so happened by. Indeed, I was riding by in my carriage when I found myself struck ill. My chaplain did suggest I take rest at the nearest residence, which did so happen to be this small dwelling. Forsooth, these rooms have the look of a physician's consulting chambers. Mayhap you are a doctor? If that be true, then praise be to God for this happy coincidence.
A most fortunate coincidence indeed. I am Simon Foreman, a doctor of astrology and physic. At your service, Your Grace.
Well then, Dr. Dr. Foreman, was it? Perchance you will tell me what ails me. I feel a kind of pain and heaviness in my side, and I know not if this be related, but my skin has of late become most unattractive in appearance.
Pain in the right side of the body and sallowness of the skin.
Her Majesty did remark upon it most wittily the other day at a meeting of the Privy Council. Your face does serve as a warning to us all, Archbishop.
Her Majesty the Queen, verily. A moment, if I may, Your Grace, while I consult the stars. What does cause the suffering of His Grace, the Most Reverend John Whitgift, the Archbishop of Canterbury?
I have pain in my side and my skin has become yellow in colour. What ails me? So, yellow skin is often to do with the liver. So, oh, and yeah, jaundice. Archbishop is suffering from the jaundice, a condition characterized by colour seeping into the skin when the tube connecting the gallbladder to the liver is blocked. Probably this. Moon suggests illness is temporary. Archbishop is suffering from a cardiac passion characterized by grievous pain in the heart, gnawing sensations throughout the body. Neptune suggests illness is curable. Oh wait, hang on. I need to also write down the animals. I forgot to do that. Leo is ruler of the heart. So we're gonna go with jaundice. Sagittarius, ruler of the liver.
You are afflicted with jaundice, Your Grace. Yellow bile has seeped into your skin, causing it to become yellow-hued in appearance.
'Tis the jaundice, is it? I see.
Pray, have a servant boil this pouch of herbs in water. The liquor is to be injected up the fundament once each day. It should draw the collar away from your skin and into your bowels. William!
Excellent. I will have my chaplain see to it. My. Who do we have here?
Before you take your leave, Your Grace, I would have my manservant William let blood from your right arm.
Indeed. Very well, then.
Before you depart, Your Grace, perchance I might trouble you with a request of my own.
Good day, sir. My chaplain will settle payment with you anon.
Everyone seems to like the manservant, including this guy. Weird. The querent did present with symptoms of pain in his right side and yellow-coloured skin. I did advise the querent that he was suffering from jaundice, a treatment I prescribed bloodletting and an enema. Methinks the querent is most pleased with me for the reading I gave today. Nice. Good bit of praise. William Buck, I think he said his manservant's name was. I wonder how much Foreman pays him. Is this important? Because everyone's been praising this William Buck. I don't know where to even write the word William Buck. I keep writing everything down since we got the surprise pop quiz.
What does it matter if errors he makes? Let others mend all the things their six breaks. Our Lord has much to gain from the risks he takes. Commoners may pay, but nobles only learn from their mistakes.
Alex Santu, how you doing? You there, sir? I certainly hope you've got a fishing license. I'll have you beheaded.
Good day, my lord, and well met. Indeed, methinks I have not seen your lordship since last year, afore you set off with Sir Walter Raleigh to capture those Spanish treasure ships.
Ah, yes. Doubtless you heard what became of that expedition. The town criers called it Raleigh and Essex's gold piracy fail, declaring it the biggest balls-up since the English Armada.
Aye, 'twas most ill-mannered of them, if I may remark.
The directions you gave me were entirely wrong, for we never came across the Spanish fleet. Indeed, we found ourselves becalmed in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Raleigh blames me for it, and although I did explain to him that it was entirely your fault, as I had gotten the navigational coordinates from you, that seemed to bother him even more.
My lord, I am full sorry for any error I may have made in my calculations. Forsooth, I pray I may assist you better this day. What is it you would ask of the stars?
We were rushed.
I would have you tell me how I might regain the favour of the Queen. Indeed, 'tis strange she has not yet gotten over her displeasure, for the incident did occur many months ago. And we had every intention of returning her warships, filled to the brim with gold, I might add. Besides, how in the devil's name were we supposed to know the King of Spain would choose that very same month to invade England? I have not the power to predict the future.
Well, nay, but I have, my lord, if you had asked me to.
Verily, 'tis not to be borne. Only last week, at a meeting of the Privy Council, during a minor disagreement regarding the Catholic rebellion in Ireland, she called me an impudent lordsplainer, whereupon she rose from her chair and molly-whopped me in the face. I half drew my sword upon her.
You mean the Queen?
Aye, indeed. Her behaviour was most shocking. I even asked the royal physician whether she may have lost her mind. She is, after all, most elderly. But Mr. Smith assures me she is in very fine health and is in full control of her faculties.
Her Majesty's behaviour is a mystery indeed, although mayhap it should not surprise us. A man's reason is oft insufficient to fathom the workings of the feminine mind, and, in such cases, he may have little choice but to call upon divine wisdom. To wit, let us see what the stars can tell us. What must Lord Devereux do to regain the Queen's favour?
We were actually in pretty good favour with this guy. It's just a shame that we were rushed with the coordinates, which wasn't really part of anything to do with us. Yeah, that was unfortunate that we've lost praise here. Queen is working for the Spanish? No. to explain the situation, this guy on the right took the Queen's ships without permission, or without asking, in hopes to find gold. But then the Spanish Armada happened, and the English didn't have enough ships, because this guy took some and came back empty-handed when he wanted to find gold. So that's that story. So what can I do to regain the Queen's favour? Devereaux should pretend to be in love with the Queen. Venus represents a romantic partner. I don't know what to write for Venus. For the Moon, it was the woman. So Venus, romantic partner. Neptune suggests deception. Moon exalted in Taurus. This advises gentleness. I didn't even read. Ambitions may be achieved if he is gentle. Devereaux may reverse his change of fortune by turning his working relationship with the Queen into a sexual one. Uranus is in retrograde. This indicates a change of fortune being reversed. Pluto in retrograde. This advises a reversal achieved through sexual intimacy. Devereaux should not act in haste. He should make an intelligent suggestion to mount a military campaign in a foreign country. I don't know, this has backfired. Mercury suggests intelligence. Saturn exalted in Libra advises patience. Mars in detriment to Libra indicates violence. Should assume a position of authority in keeping with his birthright as peer of the realm. The Sun represents authority. When in doubt, chocolates. You're not wrong. We show the Queen he is a loyal man who does his duty. Jupiter exalted in Cancer. This advises faithfulness. I think this. I don't think we need to try and force a relationship. I think I'm going to just go with B. Chocolate fixes everything. Does anyone else think we should try and get into a relationship? Because I don't feel that one. I don't know why I said we. This is the advice we are giving to the other person. Oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me. It has begun. Yeah, I kind of think B, just be nice. Yeah. Rumors? Wait, what was that? Go for it, yeah.
To regain the Queen's favour, you must demonstrate your fealty to her, your loyalty as a peer of the realm who sits on her privy council. To this end, the stars suggest you offer to lead a military campaign to put down this Catholic rebellion in Ireland. Your lordship is, after all, a great military leader.
I believe Ireland was
What
ever
better man
mentioned.
for such a task than the hero of Cadiz?
Verily, 'tis no ill idea. 'Tis no ill idea at all. Yes, indeed, I shall offer to put down the Irish for her. Forsooth, how difficult could such a mission be? I shall quickly defeat those fen-sucking muck-savages and be back home by Christmas. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Godspeed, my lord.
Sorry, Snowy. He's coming for you. Back flipping Windows update. Oh no! Welcome back. The querent did wish to know what he could do to regain the Queen's favour. I did advise the querent to offer a lead a military campaign to put down the Irish rebellion. Methinks the querent was a little pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. So that's a good chunk. Well, actually that's 10 praise, but we are closer to 100. We're not too far away, so hopefully we can... I don't know. I feel like he might come back and be like, it failed. It's clearly your fault. And we're not going to get his praise. At least it's not the other dude, or I would run him out of Ireland.
But pray he does not tell her that she punch him in the punch him in the
Okay. So she's the neighbour of... Oh, well, never mind, because she died. Yeah, there was the woman that fancied the doctor, and then she couldn't decide whether she should go to church or not because of the Catholic Protestant situation, and this woman was spying on her, but she died. Loving the singing, it is good. The fa la 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 la. Oh my god.
Good day, Mistress Payne. How may I help you this day?
Blessed day, Dr. Foreman. I am just come from taking my niece to visit Rochester Cathedral. Thomas Blogg is the cathedral's dean, I believe. Know you of Dean Blogg?
Aye, I know something of him.
Verily, that man is a model to us all. Under his stewardship, the cathedral's decadent furnishings have been stripped away. He has even replaced the silver candlesticks with pewter. Such pious modesty in the sight of God.
Has he indeed? How very interesting. And, godly, yes. But what is it that brings you this day?
Before I begin upon my business, Dr. Foreman, I must insist you acknowledge your failings. You were most wrong to frighten me with these notions of England being invaded by the Spanish.
Yes, that.
Didn't say that, did
Though,
we?
to be fair, I do not think anybody could have predicted the storm that sunk the Spanish ships. It was most unexpected.
And we must give thanks to God for the divine vengeance he wrought upon the heretics.
No, we just said
I
that
did
the ships
hear
were taken.
That by morning our beaches were verily littered with the corpses of Spanish sailors. Praise be to the Lord, his glory to behold.
Yes, praise be. But all the same, you seem anxious this day, Mistress Payne. What is troubling you?
Indeed, I am troubled, Dr. Foreman. I fear for the Queen's health. Everyone is saying that as she is exceeding old, she is soon to die.
Yes, I quite understand your feelings, madam. How we love our good Queen Bessie. Long may she reign. But will she? That is the question, is it not? For she cannot live forever, and when at last she does expire, we shall be stricken with such lamentation and grief.
Mayhap you, but not I.
Oh.
Elizabeth Tudor is naught but a sceptred whore, but still a whore who presides over the Church of England and keeps Rome at bay. And without an heir, who knows what manner of foreigner may succeed her when she dies? For all we know, he may flood the land with foul popery.
Foul popery? I take it you do not care for dried floral arrangements. But, madam, surely fresh flowers are more customary at royal funerals.
Did you not heed me, Mr. Foreman? I wish to know whether the English throne is safe from a Catholic successor.
Yes, of course. Then let us consult the stars. Is our Queen's long reign in danger of ending soon? And if so, do we risk a Catholic succeeding her to the throne?
Who was the Queen after her? Elizabeth I, spying on Avis. No, she died. She got angry because we weren't focusing on her problem, and she left before we could diagnose her. And she died. Where are we? There we go. Elizabeth. Ah, along came James the First. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't tell you what year we're in, like, right now. We have 3 letters. We need 8. And there's 2 people we haven't yet met. We're close with Sybil, close with Robert Devereux, even though we upset him a little bit. Verily, James. So we won't see Ricardo again, and we didn't get a letter from him. The ones with 10s doesn't feel like they're looking good. Maybe Lancelot more. I think we've only had 1 consultation. 3, oh, okay. Oh, Alice is looking good. Maybe not. There's 2 more with Thomas Blaug. Mary Payne. Yeah, maybe. Robert Devereux. 2 more. Aha. Oh yeah, we've only just met him. Sybil. That's looking good. Emma Sharp. We'll probably do that if we don't upset her. Right. Is a Catholic soon to succeed to the English throne? I'm just gonna do a Google. Was James the First a Catholic? Because I have no idea. Was not a Catholic. And they had the new Queen Snowy. You spoke like a true English person. It's like, it's alright, I'll do it. I'll be the monarchy, don't worry, lads. That's the reason Scotland doesn't have a monarchy. Damn. Where were we? The Queen is in love. Nope. I got this, my people. An unexpected pregnancy will bring new life to the Tudor royal line. No, where did James I come from? The son of Mary, Queen of Scots, and Lord Darnley. I don't know at what point the Scottish stopped having a monarchy, though. Dave, how you doing? The Queen's legacy is safe. Even if she dies, her successor will remain head of the Church of England and loyal to the Anglican faith. Wait, hang on. I didn't read the side bit. Jupiter exalted in Cancer is faithfulness. I kind of don't understand, but faithfulness, this is coming up a lot. Exalted. It's just the word faithfulness feels like an important word. Yeah, to those that have just joined, after the surprise pop quiz, I'm taking notes. I only got 2 out of 4 wrong, which means I got 2 out of 4 right. James I wasn't Catholic, but wasn't his mother, Queen of Scots, Catholic? Weird not to follow the same religion as his parents. I didn't know that about Queen of Scots, actually. I have absolutely no idea, but you raise a good point. Doing a Google, so I don't know, I'm going off Google. But how you doing, Bonzi? Hope you're doing good. Lower your subject, Dave. Yeah, 50%, good enough. While his mother, Mary, Queen of Scots, was a staunch Catholic, James was baptized into the Roman Catholic Church, but raised from infancy as a strict Calvinist slash Presbyterian? I don't know that word. By Scottish Protestant lords. The more you know. So you are correct. Mary, Queen of Scots, was Catholic. I wonder if James was taken away from a young age, considering I don't think Mary, Queen of Scots had a pleasant death. Presbyterian. Is that how to say that? Presbyterian. Thank you. Yeah, big words. I'm but a simple peasant. Cooperation offered by a foreign country is not what it seems. This doubtless represents England's ally, King James of Scotland. This has got to be the answer. This is contradictory. Venus represents cooperation. Neptune indicates deception. So, cooperation is not what it seems. Excuse me. You knew she was Catholic as it was part of her fund with Elizabeth I. Oh, feud. Gotcha. Bonds between nations will be creatively disrupted by, with violence, and austerity will be imposed as a result. Mercury shows creativity. Saturn exalted in Libra represents austerity. Mars in detriment with Libra suggests violence. I think C is going to be the answer here, just based on what we know now. Would totally change religion if some sort of fund was involved.
I am afeard the stars say nothing of how much longer Elizabeth Tudor's reign will last, but when our queen finally does expire, 'twill be most ill for us, for her successor will take England to war and tax us mightily to pay for it. We have naught to look forward to but a future of violence and austerity. I am sorry to be the bearer of such lamentable tidings, madam.
Lamentable? I suppose it might be. It would depend on whether English blood is to be spilled in the righteous service of God or in service of the Antichrist in Rome. To wit, is our new sovereign to keep to the English Church, or will he be a Roman Catholic, Dr. Foreman?
My chart is not clear on this question, though it does indicate that Elizabeth's most likely successor, King James of Scotland, has a deceitful nature. Mayhap he hides secret Romish sympathies?
Mayhap? Mayhap is no answer at all. Verily, Dr. Foreman, your stars have been of very little use to me this day. Very little use indeed.
I literally read you the future. We're talking from 2026, bruv. Funding me, innit? Also, Scotland never stopped having a monarchy. Oh, for real? James I ascended to the English throne. Oh my god, that scared me. Well, James the VI of Scotland, thus merging both monarchies into a single one. 'Tis true, it is true. Yeah, that's a good point. I kind of didn't see it that way. Okay, so she's not happy even though we told her the truth. Maybe she'll be... I don't know, I was going to say maybe she'll be happy once she realises we're correct, but actually... I don't think so. So we lost some favour with her. There's some time to win it back, but we don't have very much favour anyway. The querent did wish to know whether England is soon to be ruled over by a Catholic king or queen. I did foretell of war. I don't think that's supposed to be repeated. It did foretell of war and higher taxes upon Queen Elizabeth's death, but said nothing of whether or not a Catholic would succeed to the throne. Methinks the querent took my advice a little ill. A good point. I mean, to be fair, I was trying to be clever. And in doing that, I failed to answer. But, however, was the answer within the stars? I can't remember. She's the non-believer witch. How you doing, North? Oh shit. Well, it's not 0. I only lost 5, but I only had 10 to begin with. Whoa. Yo, halfway to becoming a Roman soldier. Oh my god. GG on your 50 stream streak, Bonzi. She'll be back and be like, oh my god, you were right. Me bad. The weather is lovely this day. Mayhap I take my niece to see the hangings at Tyburn. Sounds splendid.
Lancelot more noble, more blood, much of it lay in the mud. Have different choices been made, might Lancelot been spared from the blade.
Why does the audio keep being weird today? What a great family program for the weekend.
Good day, Mr. Moore. How fare you this fine Tuesday? Oh, on my word, you do not look well. Your face is very pale, and I detect a foul odour.
'Tis true, I fare not well, but there is no reason to be rude about it, Foreman.
Sir, I was merely expressing my concern. You appear stricken with fever, and, methinks, an infected wound.
Aye, I shall undo my breeches for you. There, do you see?
My, I do see. 'Tis a knife wound by the look of it.
The barber surgeon did stitch it up, but now it does ooze this noisome green stuff all over my fine linens. So, I came to you.
And you were very right to do so.
Aye, I was, because I think it only fair that you fix it. After all, this is all your fault, Foreman.
My fault? Sir, I do not follow.
You told me I had nothing to fear from that wretched maiden's family when I broke off my engagement, but you were wrong.
Then I am most sorry for it. I gather the family did not take the news philosophically.
Verily, they did not. The maid herself wept, as is to be expected, but the father took it most violently. He called me an oath-breaking chudlord, whereupon he laid hands upon me and threw me out onto the street.
Indeed.
'Twas not the end of it, for some weeks later, I was set upon by my brother and his knaves. They left me for dead behind an alehouse. If I had not been discovered by the night watch, I might have died.
Sorry business indeed. I will have my manservant William clean your wound and apply a balm to it. But pray tell me more of your fever. How oft does it come?
Well, I did not have this fever yesterday, and I was well enough to go to church on Sunday. Oh, and to the theatre the day before. But Friday last, I was stricken abed with it.
Fever this day and Friday last. Now mayhap we consult the stars. What kind of fever has Lancelot Moore?
Mama, what we're gonna do in the weekend? Don't worry, son. We're gonna check out the people's hanging around. I feel like every time we answer the truth, we get penalised for it. I know. Although this time, a bit different, because we did it on purpose. I kind of thought, like, whatever. Screw this guy. See, the game really does hate him. It does. I really don't know why the audio keeps going funny either. What kind of fever do I suffer from? Moa is troubled with the quotidian fever caused by putrefied phlegm and occurs every day. Well, it can't be this one. So we have Virgo, ruler of the spleen. Venus falling in Virgo suggests mild imbalance of phlegm in the body. From the quarter fever, it's caused by putrefied bile, occurs every 4th day. Libra, ruler of the kidneys. Anytime the audio plays up, this guy is on the screen. Weird. I think it did a very quick, like, bit of silence for a second when that religious woman was talking. Mary Payne? Sun falling in Libra suggests the illness is chronic but intermittent. Saturn exalted in Libra suggests a severe imbalance of black bile, melancholy in the body. Moore has the tertian fever caused by putrefied choler and occurs every 3rd day. Crap. How many days? Mercury suggests addiction. Mars domicile in Scorpio. This suggests a severe imbalance of yellow bile choler in the body. What was Scorpio? Rule of the bowels. Oh, I can't remember what was said. I really wish we could go back and check stuff. Who was this guy again? Lancelot Moore or Robert Devereux? I can't remember who he is. Lancelot, because actually we've got nothing with him. I'm pretty sure it was every 3rd day. I'm just gonna take a guess. I can't remember, but I think if I... It's like it's not even as though I remember correctly, but I'm gonna go with every 3rd day.
Ah, you have the tertian fever, a fever that comes every 3 days. It causes rigour and vomiting, headache, and a sharp heat that runs throughout the body. First, William will bleed you.
God's breakfast. Do you not know your numbers, Foreman?
Shit.
As I did expressly tell you the last time I had this fever, 'twas Friday.
What fucking day is it
Tuesday
today?
is 4 full days after Friday, not 3. Oh, yea, verily, there are times when I do not think you pay sufficient heed to what I say, Foreman.
Well, fine. That's annoying. It's like, I don't know what day it is when people just walk in, though. That's the problem. The querent did present with a suppurating wound which has occasioned a fever. I did diagnose the tertian fever. I did not prescribe treatment as I failed to convince the querent of this diagnosis. Methinks the querent took my advice a little ill. 0. For 4 more occasions with him. Mayhap Foreman is grown deaf, for indeed, what age must he be? All of 55 years.
Rejoice! his palace in love. Rejoice, rejoice in the love and peace at the foot of the swan high.
Don't worry about him. He's gonna die from wound infection anyway. Yeah.
Good day and well met, Lord Archbishop. What a pleasure it is to welcome your grace once more to my humble consulting chambers. Do you ail of something, sir?
Nay, I am in good health.
Help
I
him
am
along.
come for information. That is, I am come for an astrological reading concerning one of my deans, Thomas Blagg, the Dean of Rochester Cathedral. I hear you are acquainted with him, are you not?
Yes, so please your grace. I am honoured to say that Dean Blagg is one of my querents.
I see. What a remarkable coincidence. Then you may know that Dean Blagg has been petitioning me to promote him to the rank of bishop, specifically to grant him the vacant seat of the bishopric of Salisbury. I wonder if you, that is, if the stars and planets and so forth, might tell me if there be any reason why Thomas Blagg might not be a fitting candidate for such a position of responsibility.
I see. Then let us see what the stars can tell us. Should Thomas Blagg, Dean of Rochester, be made the Bishop of Salisbury?
How you doing, DJ? I don't think there's a reason for him to not be the bishop. Should I grant Thomas Blagg the bishopric of Salisbury? The querent John Whitgift is not an honourable man. Jupiter exalted and in retrograde represents dishonour. Blagg is a frugal manager of church funds. Was he the one that kept wanting to go on the expeditions? Or funds them, I mean. John Whitgift would be wise to cooperate with his employee, Dean Blagg. These seem contradictory from this first thing. John Whitgift. That's who we're seeing now? Bit confused. Yeah, he wanted to fund the expeditions. So John Whitgift, this is only the second time we've seen him. So why would I assume he's not an honourable man? Dean Blagg has creatively and successfully stolen from the church? His son represents a mature man. Oh, authority. Represents victory, indicates creativity. Financial deceit is being committed against the church, suggests deceit causing a reversal. Is an on an emotional journey. Moon represents emotions. Dean Blagg is questioning his religious principles. Blagg's hearsay would be a shocking blow for the Archbishop. All of these sound very negative. feel like not C. Let's... Thomas Blogg, what was the last thing? I feel like we don't know any of this. Stole from the church? Financial deceit. And I also don't want to say that our client is not an honourable man to his face. Indicates frugality. Would be wise to cooperate with his employee Dean Blogg. So this feels like it's a yes. This is just saying he stole stuff. And this is saying he doesn't want that. I have no idea what to choose. I feel like maybe A. I don't know if he stole money. But is this kind of a bit of foreshadowing? He's gonna. And then it will backfire on us. Oh, excuse me. Ah. This one's a tough one. Don't know what is happening. Yeah, neither do I. Basically, there is a guy that we've been seeing a lot as a patient, but he's asking the stars whether it's a good idea to fund expeditions. He is a religious figure. The person that we're seeing right now is also a religious figure, but above this first guy. And is asking, would it be wise to make this first guy an archbishop? But these answers are a bit weird. So we can either... Because... This is weird. Why would we just outright say that our patient right now, or client, is not honourable? It's only the second time we've seen him. Blogg is frugal, a frugal manager of church funds. So, this is kind of the yes, go for it, but I'm a bit held back by this one thing. Just saying our current client is not an honourable man. Even though this feels like the better choice. This is calling the first dude, what was his name? Blogg. A thief. Like, why? Oh my god. Excuse me, I can't stop yawning. Oh my god, I often feel like I just want to know what you all think, because I'm like, I don't know. Need oxygen? I know, I'm trying to suck it in, take it away from everyone. Thank you for the hydrate. Also oxygen, thanks. Hydration break also. Mixed with hydrogen. Indeed, very good. I feel like I want to go with A. However, also some rum later. Rum is for later because I don't have much left. I need to feel its effects all in one go. Dihydromonoxide, the deadliest substance on Earth. Damn, son. Maybe. We don't know he's stolen from the church. Financial deceit is being committed against the church. It's curious. So, like, where is he getting the money to fund the expeditions? Very corrosive. I feel like I need to go to YouTube and see a video on this. See it in action. It's just water? Are you kidding? Wasting my time. Also causes the most ruined. I am kind of torn, because I was kind of wondering where's he getting all that money to fund the expeditions. Well, thank you for not making me waste my time, and thank you for saying it's just water. Oh my god, I have no idea what to choose. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna just go with A. Game is complicated and I don't understand why are these choices. Yeah, like some of them are a bit like, how do you want me to answer this and keep the client happy? Like, there is no way to know which answer is going to be the correct answer sometimes. Like here. I'm gonna go this one. Just be like, yeah, sure.
Ah, the stars urge you to grant the bishopric to Thomas Blagg, your grace.
Oh, indeed.
Aye, for it seems that as Dean of Rochester Cathedral, he has proved himself to be a competent and frugal manager of church funds. Indeed, I have heard he furnishes the cathedral very sparsely.
Shit!
So concerned is he not to waste the church's money.
A competent manager, you say? Very good, very good. Then I suppose I shall grant Dean Blagg the bishopric.
Before you leave,
forgot.
your grace, perchance I may broach a small matter of my own. Methinks you have the power to grant medical licenses, do you not? Although I am an experienced physician, you may have heard of my work during the plague of 1592, for instance, I am not technically licensed to practice medicine. It has been causing some administrative troubles of late. I wonder if your grace might condescend to help me by...
You would have me grant you a medical license, would you? I suppose that might be arranged. Leave it with me, and I will have my chaplain look into it.
Utterly, your grace. Your grace is most generous.
I forgot that there was Mary Payne said that the silver, like, candlesticks and whatnot had been changed to pewter. Fuck. Fuck. So he has been stealing. So that was the wrong answer. Sometimes it's only when something else is said I realise, oh yeah, there was a hint for that. Crap. The querent did wish to know whether there be any reason why he should not make Thomas Blagg the Bishop of Salisbury. I did advise the querent to grant Thomas Blagg the bishopric. Methinks the querent was a little pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. Not going to be pleased later. The amount of things you have to remember in this game. I know! And then it's only afterwards. Someone says one thing and I'm like, fuck! I forgot. Blagg is a dull fellow, but does such mediocrity not perfectly qualify him for a high position in the English establishment?
Alice Blagg is on the make, they have even on the take. Could it be for her family's sake? Seriously give her a break.
Yeah.
God give you good day, Mistress Blagg. Pray tell, what brings you?
I would know whether my lover, Owen Wood, is resolved to leave me something in his will. A small legacy, mayhap. A large one. I do hope he intends to leave me something.
Owen Wood? He is the Dean of Armagh, is he not? Was not your interest directed toward the Bishop of London?
Aye, but your counsel for wooing him served me most ill.
Shit.
When the bishop came to visit the archbishop in Lambeth, I smiled and nodded and kept my knees together like you advised, but 'twas all for naught. The archbishop's wife thought I was taken ill and sent me to bed directly after dinner.
Forsooth, I am sorry to hear it, though mayhap it was for the best. Now, perchance we may proceed to this matter concerning Owen Wood. Pray tell, why would you wish to know whether he has included you in his will? Is he gravely ill?
Not presently, but methinks he will be soon, for he has gone to Ireland to join that peacocking mumphead, the Earl of Essex.
I see. He has gone to fight in Robert Devereux's military campaign to put down the Catholic rebels in Ireland. But you're being a little harsh, are you not? 'Tis true he has had some bad luck of late, but the Earl is a fine...
Oh, a swole-headed failson is what his lordship is. 'Twould not surprise me if he read his map upside down and marched his men into a bog to drown. Pray, let us do my reading, if you please.
Certainly.
Gosh.
If Owen Wood, the Dean of Armagh, were to die, would Alice Blagg inherit anything from his estate?
The amount of... Oh, I read that one. Everyone should start using methinks again. Yes, methinks you are correct. Will I receive inheritance from Owen Wood? Owen Wood has frittered away his fortune. You see, how am I supposed to know this? Misa thinks it's a good idea. Dean Wood's time in Ireland will be gentle. Represents gentleness, meaning he'll be fine. Still use methinks, but then I'm a pompous twat. Good angels will compel Owen Wood to be faithful to his wife. That's a good point. Does he have a wife? The romance between Alice Blagg and Owen Wood is marred with conflict and deceit. So this is the no option for sure. Rainwood would not resist being charitable to his lover Alice. She is due to receive a legacy from Wood upon his death, much to the surprise and chagrin of Mistress Wood. So there's a definite wife. Sun exalted in Aries suggests charity. Uranus represents surprise. Did I write that? Unpredictable. I'll put surprise as well, even though they kind of feel like the same word. Just a humble twat. Oh, Mr. Jar Jar Binks. Represents adulterous woman. Represents death. Misa thinks. Yosu, how you doing? Do you need to be fluent in astrology for this game? No. I don't think it helps. Like, everything is a bit confusing. Because sometimes there is no real answer, it seems. Like, you're not supposed to know which is going to be the correct answer. Because you don't know the character that someone's asking about. Like this situation. This woman wants to know if the person she's seeing on the side will die and leave her some inheritance. So A is... like, no, he doesn't have any money, or will be gentle, like he'll survive Ireland. So he will live and there will be no money. His wife will get the money. Romance between the Alice blog and Owen Wood is marred with conflict and deceit. So C is Alice will get the money. B is his wife will get the money. And A is there just is no money. Do we know if there even is a fortune to be had? I really just wish you could go back and reread. Like, if there was a journal of the conversations, if you can go back and look at the conversations a bit more. Because this wouldn't be so difficult in trying to guess as well. Because you might think maybe I've missed some information that might help answer this side of things. Because it's like, well, how should I know? Who the frick is this Owen dude? Owen Wood. I think I might just put that he's going to be faithful to his wife. And his wife's going to get the money. I don't know how deep this love affair goes. Just leave it to the stars to decide. That's the problem. We have to relay what the stars are saying once they've decided. Yeah, I'm going to go with his wife will get the money and Alice will not. I don't know.
Alas, I am sorry to disappoint you, madam, but Deanwood has no plans to leave you anything in his will. His entire fortune will go to his wife and children.
Verily? I must own, it does surprise me.
Does it, though? For in this chart, I see conflict and lies between you. And it does appear that he is to renounce his adulterous ways and become once again faithful to his wife. He is, after all, a man of God.
He is to become faithful to his wife, you say?
Like,
how extraordinary. Well, you did put the right name in your chart, I trust. Owen Wood with 2 O's? Huh. Well, well. Wonders will never cease.
well, I got some praise. But it's like, I don't know these people. The querent did wish to know whether her lover, Owen Wood, the Dean of Amar, had included her in his will. I did advise... That's a good point. He is a dean. Forsooth. I did advise the querent that Owen Wood had not included her in his will, and that he would shortly be renouncing his adulterous ways. Methinks the querent was a little pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. Okay. I do not believe in miracles.
All my
Yeah, this guy is the one that we vouched for, and we were wrong, or I think we were wrong.
Good dawning. How may I do you service this day?
I must be thanking you for your service, Dr. Foreman. For though the previous reading you gave me was hard to hear, it was honest and true.
Ah, yes. Raleigh and Essex's pursuit of the Spanish treasure ships did not end well, so I hear. Though I am glad I was able to give you fair warning of it.
As am I. A most lamentable affair that has cost me very dear. And I know not how, but my wife Alice has lately learned of our perilous financial situation.
Ah, has she?
Aye, and she has had me petition the Archbishop for a promotion. 'Tis her reckoning that if I were promoted to bishop,
Yeah, North.
the increased living would enable me to settle our debts.
That would seem wise under the circumstances. And was your petition successful?
It was. At least at first. Indeed, His Grace did have me believe he is minded to make me Bishop of Salisbury.
The bishopric of Salisbury. But that is excellent well, is it not?
It would be very well, forsooth. But many months have passed, and the Archbishop gives yet no sign of granting the vacant bishopric to anybody.
I see. And he does not say when the matter may be decided?
Nay, indeed he does not. Whenever I raise the question with His Grace, he says he needs time to consider the various episcopal and doctrinal matters concerning such an appointment. All the while, he has me performing additional duties that I dare not refuse, lest I lose his favour. And Mistress Blarg has sent him pies upon numerous occasions.
And yet the Archbishop is not moved? Well, he must be a very hard man indeed, for your wife's pies are well renowned for their powers of persuasion. Now, let us see what the stars can tell us. Will Thomas Blarg, Dean of Rochester, be granted the bishopric of Salisbury?
And you see, this is another situation where, like, why would we know this? Pies. Okay, will the Archbishop make me Bishop of Salisbury? Blarg's relationship with the Archbishop will remain amicable. This represents a man of authority. Sun domicile in Taurus suggests pleasantness. Blarg has demonstrated his godliness. Represents honor and religiosity. Religiosity. What is this? Religiosity. This advises patience to turn Blarg's life around. So basically, just be patient, hang in there. I think that section is... A deception concerning the theft of goods has been uncovered. Well, that's not good. Is it the pies, though? Is Alice trying to woo someone else? Blarg is advised to travel with his wife. God will help Blarg succeed by radically transforming the Archbishop's opinion of Blarg's intelligence. Thus raised in the Archbishop's esteem, Blarg will be granted the bishopric, which comes with a considerable increase in pay. I don't fucking know. A deception concerning the theft of goods has been uncovered. For fuck's sake, Alice, behave. I don't understand these two answers together. So God will help blogs. Oh my god, GG on your 5-stream streak, Yosu. God will help blogs succeed by radically transforming the Archbishop's opinion of Blog's intelligence. Thus raised in the Archbishop's esteem, Blarg will be granted the bishopric, which comes with a considerable increase in pay. So what's this travel? Blarg is advised to travel with his wife. Because initially I thought they needed to get the fuck out of Dodge. So basically... God will help. I don't understand the difference between C and A. What's the difference? A is like, yes, be patient, and C is... yes, they should travel. And B is like, nah, you've been found. Oh my god. I don't know. How do I answer the question? Because I don't know if they found out. But that doesn't even... I suppose it does suggest he stole the silver candlesticks and such. Because otherwise, like, why replace them? Where are they? So A is, it's looking good, but be patient. B is definitely, you've been found out. I think more would have happened if it was B. Like, he would have just got, like, fired on the spot or something. It's just this one as well. It said, God will help Blarg succeed. I don't know whether to just go with the theft. Oh my god. What do y'all think? This is tough to just try and figure out. I have no clue what to go with. Excuse me. Oh my god. I always feel like not choosing this one because it says God will help. That is not a set in stone sort of response. Not speak English well, that's okay. It is rather confusing for an English speaker. So I feel like not C. Like B just says he's been found out, or A is it's looking good, hang in there. almost feel like B. Just say it. We'll get the praise if actually go with A. So hang in there. I was kind of thinking if we choose B, we might actually get praise from this guy for being correct, finding him out. I think my parcel's just arrived. Sorry, someone else is in. They've answered the door. So you think A, Snowy? I was torn to go with B. So Blog's relationship with the Archbishop will remain amicable. Blog has demonstrated his godliness. Blog's professional ambitions will be realized if he exercises patience. If he stops stealing, maybe. But then there's B, a deception concerning the theft of goods has been uncovered. So why were the candlesticks changed? It's the praise part that gets me, as B feels like the right answer for that. I'm kind of feeling B now that I've had a think about that. I'm not sure if you may change your minds as well. Who are we talking to? Thomas Blog. And we're at 65. It'll be good if we get the praise. Because I feel like we've blown it with a couple of people. We're not going to make it. We have 3 out of 5. We've not seen Sybil Fortescue today. Or Emma Sharp. They're looking pretty good. Do you still think A? Because I feel like I might just actually go with B. Like, just for the praise. Because I completely forgot that actually there was the comment of the candlesticks. You now think B. Let's do B.
You will never be granted the bishopric of Salisbury, I fear, for the Archbishop has discovered some irregularities in the management of Rochester Cathedral. Some missing furnishings, I think?
Well, I mean to say, if indeed that be so, then 'tis most egregious. I will have some very stern words with my chaplain.
Worry not, sir. The stars indicate that His Grace would wish to avoid any unpleasantness. As is customary with church scandal, he will doubtless remain quiet on the matter for the sake of reputation.
Ah, well, of course I too would not want to bring shame upon the church. If there be such vile, false rumours circulating about me, it would be wrong not to consider the attention that my promotion to bishop would invite. I own that I am shocked and disappointed by this, but I must thank you for forewarning me.
Okay, I think we did a good thing. The querent did wish to know if he will be granted the bishopric of Salisbury. I did advise the querent that he will never be granted the bishopric of Salisbury owing to his embezzlement of church funds. Methinks the querent was pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. Okay, we've got to get it next time, because next time's the last time we see this dude. Okay, we did good going with B. And that was a positive outcome instead of him raging like, what? Who, me? Would that I had not replaced all the silver candlesticks with pewter and left the 2 on the altar. Okay, okay. Oh, this guy.
His sonnets found there be no excuse. Many do wish to strike him a chain, and for his verse they turn him to hand.
alter? Was there a misspelling? I've seen a lot of discrepancies within this. How you doing, Shroom? Yeah, I didn't notice if it was spelt incorrectly, but it wouldn't surprise me. Sensible be to burn in hell. So this guy, we're not doing good with this guy, because, well, he is a bit of a prick. Can't seem to please him. It did a little bit, and then we just lost it all. Oh, the wrong version. Gotcha.
Ah, good morrow, Mr. Moore. How fare you this day?
Forsooth, I fare very well, for I have become acquainted with the most wondrous of creatures, a lady who has lately been widowed.
Ah, let me just take some notes here. Is this one dark or fair? Auburn with eyes of green?
Yeah,
hair?
he's still alive.
I do not believe there's yet been an auburn-haired maid.
Fie, Mr. Foreman. Prithee show more respect for ladies than to view them as mere collections of physical charms. Beauty alone is of nothing to a man such as I. Nay, my heart does belong to a worldly woman of culture and learning. Her head almost as striking as the soft hair and radiant eyes that adorn it. Indeed, her gift of understanding is so strong she can listen to my sonnets for hours on end.
She can she? Forsooth, the lady does show great strength of mind indeed. And how might I advise you?
I would have you tell me whether I should marry her, for, as you know, I have offered my troth to ladies in the past, and it has not ended well for me. So, this time I did tell myself, Lancelot, you will proceed with caution. You will know the lady for at least a month before you think of wedding her, and then you'll go directly to Foreman for his counsel.
Then let us consult the stars now. Should Lancelot Moore marry this wondrous and worldly widow?
Indeed. Verily, we would be doing the world a favour to murder him. I mean, she's a widow, maybe Black Widow. Should I marry the wondrous widow? Read the stars by selecting highlighted section. Why did I read that out loud? Northern Snowy woke up today and chose violence. Deceitful hidden motives are at play, suggest deception. Moore is allowing his emotions to rule his finances, putting them at risk by acting impatiently. Moon represents emotions. Saturn exalted and in retrograde. This indicates the reverse of patience, impatience. Did he describe her? I kind of wasn't paying attention. I don't think he described what she looked like, the colour of her hair. Haven't even had coffee yet. Represents a surprising event, indicates death. The match would provoke an unexpected death, resulting in an inheritance, perhaps his death. Widow is an intelligent woman who aspires to greatness through her relationships. Indicates intelligence, suggests an aspiration to greatness. Did I put Jupiter? No. Aspiration to greatness. Venus represents a romantic partner. Sips coffee from Snoopy mug. Nice. You shouldn't sop your coffee. That's no good. When it comes to this guy, violence is always the answer. And nowhere is north. God favours the marriage. It would make a man of Moore. Represents a maturing man, Lancelot Moore. Stars suggest I have cruel intentions towards my querent, Lancelot Moore. What? This indicates a cruel middle-aged man, me. Interesting. Stars are not wrong. I don't know. This... What the hell was up with that? So, A. Kind of are the no answer. Okay, so A feels like it's implying that the widow may be a widow because she killed her last husband. This is the vibe I'm getting from the A option. And B, if we tell him, yeah, marry her, like what? What's with this one answer? Then go with B? Damn, son. You're aware your dad hates it? Oh, coffee. So, who? Lancelot Moore. After this, I think we have one more session with him. And we're not gonna get the letter anyway. So, who is in favour to kill off Lancelot? Just put B in the chat. Or are we gonna do him a dirty and just kill him? Oh, 2 immediate Bs. That's a double B from Snowy. Ask Dave. And don't say B if Dave didn't say B. North is currently AFK. No, you like him? God damn it. Should I just do poll? Because actually, I don't know, because North is AFK getting coffee. B, Dave. You're wrong, it's B. Oh heavens, I'm actually kind of scared. Pick number 3, my lord. Do a vote for North. Okay, we'll do a poll. Because I kind of forgot a few people are AFK at the moment. He'll die happy, it's fine. Alexander, do you have an opinion? I will explain if you happen to have missed it. What do you think? Should we kill him? You don't have to answer. I mean, I could just do a poll. And then it might feel like everyone's... And let the plague get to him. I think the idea is the person he wants to marry might kill him. So we're just kind of casually thinking, should we do it? Okay, shall I do a poll or just go with it? Because there's 2 Bs, but some people are away. Random caps. You millennials are bloodthirsty bunch. Only when these people are dicks. Okay, so his name is Lancelot, confirmed. Should Lancelot potentially be killed by his future wife? I ran out of space. It says why. I put potentially because we don't know. A. No, let him live. Or B, let him maybe die. I'll do 2 minutes. I mean, will he die happy? You don't know how he's gonna die. Out of a boomer blood. But this will have to do. So much for Be Kind. Alright, 2 minutes on the poll. Oops. So, shall we let Lancelot potentially be killed by his future wife? A, no, let him live. Or B, let him potentially die. I wasn't going to do a poll, but I timed it badly. So this just gives the extra chance for anyone to come back. Ooh. Voted let him live. I had a feeling that was your single vote there. North, DJ, Alexandru. Get in there. No pressure. You don't have to. But you have to. Just kidding. No, you don't. Dave might not live to see tomorrow. Okay, halfway there. You're scared. I think I know what North would vote anyway. Well, that reminds me, I told a work colleague about Silent Hill 4 that I was playing, and it just made me laugh because Eileen was like, I'm scared. So I was just telling her about this Eileen character saying, I'm scared. And then the work colleague actually quoted that to me today, and I was like, yes, thank you. I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh, and I explained the sneezing, and she said, yeah, that'll upset me too. Like, it freaked me out when Eileen sneezed for the first time. Right. Right. So let's just double check. B is... Let him die. Yeah. Yeah. You're good to go, my dude.
The stars do favour this match. The alliance would serve you well, for this lady is intelligent and aspires to greatness. For a man of your station, the guidance and support of such a woman is oft essential to the attainment of success and advancement.
Then 'tis decided. A wondrous day. I will at once to Emma go to ask her hand in marriage.
Emma? The woman we know of? You've returned! Okay, so to fill you in, North, just based on that we are absolutely not going to get enough praise points for the recommendation from this guy, based on how many more times we're going to see him, we've chosen to go with the stars that will kill him off. Maybe kill him off. We're not sure, but they implied that he wants to marry someone who is widowed. But then in the stars there was a slight implication that maybe the widow is a widow because she killed her husband. Well, no, Dave didn't. He was the one that wanted Lancelot here to live. But just so you kept in the loop about this important moment, yes, I had a feeling you would approve of that. So, but he said Emma. That's the first time we know who that is. Is it the Emma Sharp? Gosh, is it her? We need her points. The querent did wish to know whether he should marry his beloved, a worldly widow. I did advise the querent to marry the widow. Methinks the querent was pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. I'm trying to think, who's Emma? I believe she had a yellow dress. But I can't really remember who she was. Emma, don't let us down! That's a lot of praise, actually. 20 whole praise. My parents will be pleased with the match this time, for Lady Dyer is a very rich widow. Dyer. She's not here. However, there's room for 2 more people to see. I'll probably see 1 more person and then I'll end the stream. Because I had a long work shift today, so I'm a bit sleepy. Dyer. Why am I recognizing this? Is it the former Emma Sharp who widowed? I think it is. I think it is that same Emma because she kept marrying. Her husbands kept dying. I remember now. Lady Di. Emma comes to us to ask what will happen if her husband has an unexpected death. She did keep asking.
Sibyl's not blessed, for when she tries her best, 'tis then she does her worst. From being overdressed to poisoning her guests. Ambitions are her curse.
Yeah.
Good day, Mistress Fortescue.
I do hope you may help me, Dr. Foreman, for I am mightily afflicted with fever and pain.
Yes, I see. Your face is a trifle red in colour. When did your troubles begin? At a dinner party, perchance?
Nay, 'twas at a luncheon, the one I gave this day. I sought to play a trick upon my friend, Lady Emma Dyer, and I worry
I think
God
this
is
is the
punishing me
green
for my
potato
japery.
lady.
And what manner of jape
What?
did you play on your friend at this luncheon of yours? Pray, describe the ruse to me.
Well, I came upon the idea when I took receipt of a trunk full of exotic goods from the New World. Lovely gifts sent home to me by my gallant husband. Know you of my husband, Captain Henry Fortescue? He is a great friend of Sir Walter Raleigh, of course.
I think you have mentioned him once or twice, madam.
The trunk contained a parcel of dried fruits, full red in colour they were, and with them a note of warning. On it was writ that these fruits, if not consumed in moderation, can provoke a hot, pricking fever when ingested.
Ah, yes. I have read of this fruit in the writings of Spanish explorers. Capsicum Icaramba mequema is the botanical name, I believe.
I am well known for serving the most original dishes at my table. Hence my guests were not surprised when I invited them to try my exotic fruit. I served them each a sweet pie containing one of these, capsicum...
Icaramba mequema.
But I made sure Emma received a pie containing the very largest fruit, and I the very smallest one.
I see. You hoped to occasion a fever in your friend while escaping the same fate yourself. And yet this ruse did not succeed, I take it.
Nay, it did not, Dr. Foreman. Most of my guests dared only take one bite of their pies before abandoning them, finding themselves to the challenge. But Emma ate hers all up, as did I. I was sure I would be sick. She would turn red and begin to perspire most shamefully, but she remained as cool as a cucumber. But
you, madam?
But I began to feel such pain in my mouth and throat. My face and eyes turned red. Moisture gathered on my brow and bosom, and damp marks appeared on my bodice. I could not conceal it from my guests. 'Twas humiliating.
How distressing for you, madam. Let us now seek a solution to this mystery in the stars. What might explain the querent's affliction?
So, what? Emma's name came up again. Emma poisoned her? Well, it feels like she wanted to do whatever to Emma. So she said capsicum is a genus of flower plants in the nightshade family, native to the Americas. It includes all bell peppers, sweet peppers, and chili peppers. So it was just spicy food. At luncheon, I was stricken with a pain and fever. What is the cause of my suffering? Yeah, old Fatney's got it. And shroom. Peppers. Classical case of hysteria. So, Querent is experiencing a short-lived attack of lusty passions, a condition that can occasion bodily heat and blushing of the face. Lusty passions, no? Scorpio, yeah, so, no, not lusty passions. It says bowels, I'll put, and reproductive system. Querent has been bewitched, obviously. Querent is suffering from a kind of quinsy caused by an abundance of blood flowing to the head and throat. It can occasion swelling, fever, and redness in the face. Taurus, ruler of the throat. Well, it wasn't lust, and she's not been bewitched. I'm not choosing bewitched. Is there something that comes up with quinsy? Refers to several well-known subjects. Please, oh. Quincy ailment. Also known as peritonsillar abscess, a severe bacterial infection characterized by a painful pus-filled pocket behind the tonsils. Usually a complication of tonsillitis. Common symptoms include fever, throat pain, often worse on one side, difficulty swallowing, high fever, and trismus. It sounds a little bit like Christmas. Quincy is also a name, because there's Quincy Jones. I believe he's a conductor, or at least an established musician. Sure. John Quincy Adams. Trouble opening the mouth. None of these feel accurate. What was the other name used for the capsicums? The doctor said it. Quincy from the TV show Quincy. What was there for... Oh yeah, MJ's Thriller album. Paprika. It wasn't English. It was probably like the Latin. Can peppers cause a quinsy? I don't know. I don't think this is accurate at all. It sounds like she ate spicy food, but I'm just really confused by these options. So, definitely not bewitched. That's stupid. But lusty passions, what? The Peppers caused that, then they had Quincy. Can peppers cause Quincy? Cannot be caused by peppers. So Latin name for capsicum. Oh, that is other names for capsicum. Not caused by peppers. Depending where you are in the world, capsicum goes by several different names. Well, that makes sense. I mean, it also almost sounded a bit French. No, it wasn't that either. It was like a multiple wording situation. Fuck, I can't remember what was said. Like, none of these seem accurate. Like, I'm not choosing Bewitched. Like, this Quincy, caused by an abundance of blood flowing to the head and throat, can occasion swelling, fever, and redness in the face. She still looks red, and the luncheon was last night, however. What do we think on that, considering it's the next day? Give her milk. Good idea. I mean, capsaicin does increase blood flow. Yeah. I feel like perhaps this is the one to go with. She needs some milk, I would say. Pain and fever. Did she say anything about her throat? I don't think she said anything about her throat. Oh, she did? I think it is extreme, but I'm gonna go with it, because definitely not Bewitched. I'm not going with that. Like, I've avoided all the Bewitched responses. And lusty passions, like, I don't think she was feeling lusty in the moment if she's still ill. So based on that, I think Quincy just feels the most accurate. No? I'm gonna go with this. It feels extreme, but the most accurate thing. No, not horny. I don't think she was horny. She can't possibly still be horny. Okay, not horny, gotcha.
One moment, madam, while I consult that Spanish book I mentioned earlier.
Oh, Spanish.
The one recounting travels in the New World. Ah, yes. That is interesting.
What is interesting, Dr. Foreman?
The stars say you have quinsy, and this book confirms my suspicions as to what provoked it. Madam, 'tis not the larger fruits that occasion pain when consumed. 'Tis the small ones, such as the one you had baked into the pie for yourself.
You mean to say the smaller fruits are more dangerous than the larger ones? How strange! Verily, how topsy-turvy.
The pain will be gone by the morrow, but in the meantime, you may find relief by washing your mouth out with wine.
Burgundy wine? Or will an ordinary claret suffice?
Any wine will do, madam. God give ye good even, Mistress Fortescue.
Wine is the answer. Okay, so it was Quincy, even though... Bitch how. The querent did present with symptoms of fever and pain that began during a luncheon she hosted. I did diagnose Quincy provoked by the consumption of a small yet dangerous New World fruit. Methinks the querent was pleased with me for the reading I gave this day. And of course your butt gonna hurt tomorrow as well, madam. Yes, wine fixes everything. If only my doctor would prescribe wine. Yes! So we've got it. I should not like to be seen drinking cheap claret before dinner. I think I will have Cook open a bottle of Burgundy. Thank you for the GG. So I'll end it here. We'll see the next... Well, we'll listen to the next song of the next person. And then we'll know who we're seeing. But then I'll end the stream. Oh! Wedding announcement. Sir Alfred Moore and his wife... Margaret. Wait, who the fuck's Alfred Moore? Oh, I didn't realise that wasn't Lancelot's name. Are delighted to announce the marriage of their son. Okay. To the widow lady Emma Dyer, born Sharp. The plot is going to thicken rather soon. Doesn't matter, Emma Dyer, the Black Widow.
Humphrey Bell, who is this coming youth? Mayhap a little shy, but pleasing to the eye. His eyes, his hair, his shape, for so soon as he a sweetheart, pray tell us the truth.
Gosh. That would be some honeymoon. Suddenly I heard Humping Bell. Humphrey Bell. I've made some good notes. I think I've done good. We're gonna be ready for the pop quiz. They're not gonna get us next time. Methinks you are a nasty bunch. For shame. Misa thinks. Okay. So, the stream did go on a little longer than I anticipated, but there was a lot to do. We had to do the poll, and then we had to figure out this Quincy situation, which didn't make much sense. I'm European from the 90s, of course I'm nasty. That's true, it's got a point. It's got a point. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot what I'm doing right now. So there is 21 hours left on the current poll in Discord, and it's pretty much a yes. 7 votes to 1. So that's... I think I can see where the poll is going. So I will be playing a bit of Book and Travels before the end of the month, swapping out some arts and crafts as well. So coming up in the next week on the Izzy Show. So Monday is stream day this week or next week, or given a vote in actual elections. Oh, this is why we shouldn't be given options to control a game. Or given votes in actual elections. You're welcome, Northern Fat Knee. You're welcome. You're welcome, Yosu. Monday 20th, 4 p.m. GMT. Bit of Book of Travels. And then Wednesday 22nd, 12 p.m. GMT. More Book of Travels. And then a week today, Saturday 25th, 12 p.m. GMT. More of this. And I'm kind of wondering, because I had a look whereabouts I was, like after the stream last week, and I was pretty halfway. So based on my stream session times, I might be able to finish this next week. Not sure. We'll see. And you, Snowy, thank you. You're welcome, Dave and Snowy. 'Twas fun, verily it was. And the room. Thank you. Okay. Me quit the game. So, who are we gonna rate? Thank you, North. Well, DJ streaming. Let's go see DJ. Might get some wine since the doctor said it was good for, stuff. Good idea. Verily. Okay. So, thank you everyone for chilling with me. And I will see you next time. Take it easy.